been ordered to take this girl to the interrogation room as soon as possible. The trial of the Great Witch is tonight. Appropriate arrangements are already underway in the square. We don't have time for this. Sorry, sir. I'm going to hang the new recruit up by his heels. Shh. We're leaving it now and that's it. Bring me that witch over here to me. Looks like they took his fellow away with them. That'd be my blood boil. I'm gonna just stand here and watch her get dragged away like that.
We must bide our time, Luke. Don't worry, the time for action will come.
Although at present, this place still is in complete turmoil. Look, there are vigilantes and knights running all over the place. That oversized rust bucket said the trial will be held tonight, didn't he?
Indeed, that would seem to be the case, according to the storyteller's story at least.
Honestly, though, who knows what will happen this time? Oh, boy. Whoa. The Great Witch Bazella used a spell to call forth a fire dragon, which then took the storyteller's life. Could it be that Espella really is the Great Witch Bazella? We're gonna find out. I simply cannot comprehend it. Storyteller, can this really be a suitable ending to the story you've written? As a father, how can you possibly suggest your own daughter to a fate such as this? Inquisitor Baram, we have the Great Witch in custody. Took your time, did you not? How long is it since the incident? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. It took longer than expected on account of those incompetent vigilantes. They only just handed her over to us. No excuses do not interest me. You do realize that according to the story, the trial of the Great Witch must convene this evening, do you not? Yes, sir. Arrangements for the setting up of the special court outside court are commenced, sir. I wanted to gain as much information as possible before the proceedings began. There's little time left, so get going. Yes, sir. You heard the Inquisitor Witch. Get moving. Stop. Do not treat the accused like that. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. But, sir, this girl's accused of... I know very well what she is accused of, but for the time being, that is precisely what she is. Accused, not guilty. Inquisitor Barnum. This girl is not a witch until she has been pronounced guilty. Treat her with respect. That is an order. Yes, sir. Especially, Espella Cantabella. I would like to hear the truth from you. Are you really the Great Witch Bazella? Go and prepare for questioning. I shall be along shortly. It won't be necessary. Who's this? Inquisitor Darklaw. What? What did you just say? I said that will not be necessary. You see, this evening you will not be the one standing in court. What is the meaning of this? Who then? Who will stand in court? For the trial of the Great Witch Bazella, surely it is only fitting that the High Inquisitor herself prosecute. You're not saying... I am saying that I will be filling the role of Inquisitor in tonight's trial. Is that understood, Barnum? High Inquisitor, what are you planning? I'm not sure I quite follow. What are you implying? I followed after you, and my pursuit led into a mysterious forest. Upon doing so, I witnessed a most unusual scene. Several mysterious robed figures surrounding a character from which they referred to as the Great Witch. The Great Witch hiding behind a masked exterior was none other than you, High Inquisitor Darklaw. My, Inquisitor. How very interesting. And where, may I ask, is your proof of this? Proof, well... Do you not even remove the mask to confirm the identity of the person? Well, I was unable to confirm anything. Thanks to her use of witchcraft, I was robbed of consciousness. Is that so? In that case, Barnum, I'm afraid I will have to treat what you have just said as treason. What? And treason against the High Inquisitor means treason against the storyteller. You there. Yes, milady? Escort Zacharias Barnum to the dungeon for his crime of treason. Yes, milady? On second thought, he may prove a handful for the likes of you men alone. I shall come along and assist your escort. Now, ready the horses. Yes, sir. I mean, milady. Wait right here, Baram. We're taking you into immediate custody. Oh? I do not believe it. I will not believe it. I cannot believe that Espella Cantabella is the Great Witch Bazella. Blast of all the times. Inquisitor Baram, please know that it pays me to restrain the Great Defender of Labyrinthia. There's no need to apologize. I am aware that you are only doing your duty. But, sir... No!
Constantine, what are you doing here, boy? My faithful companion, Constantine. I'm sorry to say, it appears that your master has reached the end of his career.
Damn.
A great task has befallen me, but now I shall be unable to complete it. It's such a pity.
This is pitiful. The once great Inquisitor Baram, conveying words of remorse to his faithful dog.
Huh?
And what, may I ask, was this great task of which you spoke?
That's simple. To find the truth.
The truth?
Until I met Sir Blue Knight and Sir Dark Hat,
Sir
the
Dark
question
Hat.
hadn't occurred to me. Is Espella Cantabella really the Great Witch Bazella? Why would the storyteller write a story in which his own daughter is executed? I, Zacharias Baram, as a defender of this town, must know the truth behind this.
I'll tell you one thing, Inquisitor Baram. I'll tell you why you were unable to find the truth.
What is the reason?
There is one thing which, despite your great ability, you lack.
Something I lack.
What does he lack?
What you lack is resolve.
Huh.
What do you mean?
In order to find out the truth, you went to great lengths in following me to the woods. I don't reproach you for that. You felt it was your duty as a knight. But that's also the problem, Inquisitor. Why could you not go to such lengths when it came to doubting the storyteller himself?
Ah.
That's crazy. It's not right for a knight to question the integrity of his lord and master.
And so you failed. Your knightly pride was your critical flaw.
Huh.
Huh? Critical flaw?
That tower, the one in which the storyteller lives. Perhaps the truth you were seeking could have been found in the small room at the very top of that tower.
Huh.
What are you saying?
In any case, at this stage of the game, it's too late to do anything. So I suggest you assign your unfinished task to that faithful dog of yours.
Huh.
Very well then, Zacharias Baram. It's time to go. From this evening, you'll be spending your time in a damp, dark place, deep underground. It might be a good opportunity for you to cool that hot head of yours.
Stupid dog. What does that have to do with anything? Dog has nothing to do with anything. Phew, we finally made it out of that tower. I second that feeling. For a moment there, I wondered if we'd ever make it out safely. There's probably not much time until Espella's trial begins. I say we look around for clues so we at least have something to go on.
Indeed, that sounds like a wise suggestion. However, if it's alright with you, I'd like to take charge of this particular investigation, Mr. Wright.
Sure, no problem, but what about you, Professor?
Me? Why, there's a place of particular interest that I would like to investigate.
A place you'd like to investigate? Where's that, Professor? Ah, Constantine! Whoa, where the heck did he come from?
Constantine looks rather worked up. Could something be the matter with him?
Oh no, I'll ask him and see.
Ah, good idea, Luke.